Hello and welcome to part 63 of Let's Play Mother 3. So we left off where we were exploring Newport City. And now, after we goofed around a bit in Newport City and bought some stuff, it's time for us to go inside this theater. That is where the next part of this plot will happen. So let's see what's inside this theater. And we get some pretty cool music. I don't know if this music even appears in the sound player. I don't know if it does or not, but we have a vending machine that's probably not going to have anything too important. Hey, look! This music is actually a remix of the... what music is this a remix of? I think it's the Hotel Yado music that is a remix of. According to my research, stinkbugs appear to possess a terrific capacity for memorization. I'd love to study them to find out even more, but they're just so stinky. They're not as stinky as Earthbound is. Apparently there's some kind of stinky, smelly bug in the theater. Maybe I should just blow this popsicle stand. Okay. I honestly have no idea where that expression came from. Let's blow this popsicle stand. I know I hear a lot of people using it, but still.
Oh, Lucas! Are you looking for something?
No.
Whenever you're not really sure what to do, the theater's the best place to go. Yep.
Nope. Yep. Nope. And look, now we have an 8-beat remix of this theme, and what are they showing in the theater? Oh my gosh, it's Earthbound screenshots! That's what they're showing! Look at that, it's an Earthbound slideshow. Those are definitely Earthbound screenshots. Look, there's Lake Tess with the Bubble Monkey and Jeff. There's a tent in the town of Threed. There's Master Belch, one of the very notorious bosses in Earthbound. That's the Monotoli building in Fourside. And that is the meteorite that caused all the strange happenings in this place. That's the Dungeon Man, which by the way is one of my favorite features of Earthbound. That's the hot spring in Saturn Valley. And yeah, all of you who have never played Earthbound probably have no idea what I just said, but what does this lady have to say?
Stinkbugs stink up the place wherever they go. You know, like these seats. Some of them smell bad.
Ah, and here's the projector room. Hey, this guy looks... At first glance, it seems like this might be a moving-loving boy named Toto or something, but he's actually just a figure made out of clay and dough, holding a bucket. Hey, that must be one of the Bucket Brothers, one of the chimeras that Dr. Antonuts created to help us solve a pond water dilemma back at Doria's house. Yeah, we have seen it somewhere before. And I actually made an extra video where I tried the wrong chimeras out for solving that pond water dilemma, including the Bucket Brothers. So look forward to that in the extra video that comes after the end of this Let's Play. And look, we snuck up behind the cashiers.
Please don't come in here through the employee entrance.
That was the employee entrance? Are you the type of person that always has to sneak behind everything? Yeah, we do that a lot to enemies. And especially with Duster at our party. He's just the kind of guy who likes to sneak up behind everything, right? Right, Duster? Right? You are a thief, after all, even though you've never stolen anything before. That's kind of weird. He's a thief who doesn't steal anything. And I think, actually, if you wander around Tasmiley in Chapter 2, there actually is one person who will greet Duster as, "Hello, Mr. Thief who doesn't take anything." And I think I actually encountered that in an extra video, so I think I'll show that. But anyway, now what we're supposed to do is check under these seats for stink bugs, because there's a stink bug under one of these seats. Let's see, what do we have here? I thought we were supposed to check under the seat for stink bugs. A stink bug? Yeah, I saw one earlier. Where could it have gone? Some people say that if you take a big whiff of a stink bug smell, your memory will improve. If that's true, I'd sniff them without a second thought. Let's see. Okay, I'm still not getting anything.
Wow, that hole in the speaker leads directly into the sewer system. Absolutely unbelievable. So that's why this theater stinks to high heaven. It even looks like stinkbugs can use it to come and go as they please.
Well, I don't know, we're supposed to look for a stink bug, but I'm not really seeing anything. Your guys' leader is locked up in an apartment building underground. Huh? You don't know nothing about no leader? But your leader wants to see you. Here I am, putting myself at risk to tell you this, and you honestly don't know the guy? No. I see. In that case, maybe you're supposed to meet him without knowing who he is. Anyways, that's all I can tell you. Okay. Can we actually check the seats for stink bugs now? Because I think this is where it's supposed to be. This area really stinks. Oh, wait a minute. We found the stink bug already. I picked the correct chair without even realizing it. That's kind of lucky. But yeah, there's a stink bug under that seat. What, Sirius? Yeah, I know it's a stink bug. You're the typical dog just barking at anything that moves, right? Look, Sirius is chasing the stink bug. Hey! Where to go? It's going through the hole in a speaker. I better go after it. Let's go after Sirius! Where are you going, Sirius? Where are you going? The hole in this speaker seems to lead into the sewers. Go through it? Yeah! It would be a bit difficult for people to fit through this, but, then how are we supposed to find Sirius? I mean, Sirius went through there, why can't we? Okay. Well... I don't know. You want to go into the sewers, don't you? What weirdos. Anyways, you can't get in through here. Where was it again? I seem to recall there being an entrance somewhere, but it was someplace stupid. That there was a ladder going down, and that I used to work there part-time a long time ago. I can't remember. Yes, but when I played through this game for the first time, and I think Nintendo Capri-Sun did this too in his first playthrough of this game, I was watching this part of this game of his Let's Play of this game, and he had the same problem that I did. Basically, at this point, I wandered around Newport City a bunch of times trying to find out where this stinking ladder is, and look, all these buildings are just cutouts. I mean, look, you can see the wood behind them. These are just fake buildings. But yeah, it took me forever to find the place where this ladder is, and it actually is in this arcade. That's where it is. Let's see what's in this arcade. Hey, it's Thomas. I'm totally owning up this game right now, so don't talk to me. Gosh. And don't you dare try to ram into me. Let's see if we can try ramming into him. See what happens. Ah! I told you not to ram into me. Sheesh! Okay, nothing's gonna happen. Alright, what's this? It's 10 DP per game. Give it a try. I don't even have any money. Actually, let's withdraw some money from the save frog. Just because. I'll just want to withdraw like 100 DP. Just feel like I can try this video game out. Yeah! Let's try the video game. Whoa! That video game looks violent! Oh my gosh, that video game looks violent. It looks much more violent than any other moment in this game put together. I mean, this game doesn't have a whole lot of violence besides cartoonily bashing enemies while playing music, and, yeah, this game is not as violent as some video games are, but that game that Lucas played was very violent, oh my gosh. In one sense, you feel completely satisfied, and Lucas is blushing. Interesting. That's why you shouldn't play too many video games, Lucas, but here I am playing too many video games myself. Maybe not too many, because I actually do go outside, unlike some gamers. Maybe I shouldn't even be making that stereotype, but we have to talk to this guy here. I've been hearing a dog whimpering for a while. I think it's somewhere right below us. I can't go check it out, though. The reason being that I'm afraid of dogs. Okay. Seriously, their noses are wet, they wag their tails, they lick people's faces. Yeah, I understand. That's the exact reason why I don't care for dogs that much. That's why I'm more of a cat person. I totally can't handle that. No kidding, right? So could you go look for the dog instead? Sure. That's what we're looking for anyway. Really? You must like dogs then. Well, the dog has been following us in our party, and we have a pretty awesome dog if you say so ourselves. We have a dog that can carry bombs. Is that awesome or what? That's one thing that's so awesome about Sirius. And look, I can hear him barking. That Sirius is barking! He must be nearby! Thank you, Princess Obvious. Thank you. Here we have a new enemy. And we snuck up on it from behind. So this is a metal attack roach. Basically an upgraded version of the filthy attack roach. Although this thing I think is a machine, so it'll be weak against saltwater guns and also thunder. But I don't think they really need to do anything to this since we already snuck up on it from behind and there's only one of them. Let's wait for this music to stop. Yay! Wow, it's actually somewhat easier to combo in these from this controller. Maybe I can finally do a 16-hit combo to Fate or Sirius with this controller. Do we have to battle another metal attack roach? I guess not. Okay, fine. Oh, now we do. Oh, and this new enemy. Oh, this is a blast from the past. This is an enemy straight out of Earthbound. It's a putrid moldy man. Now in Earthbound, these things appear rather early in the game. They appear in the graveyard and Threed, but now they appear very late in this game, so it's going to be quite a bit stronger than the other one was. Well, I'm going to have Lucas attack the metal attack roach, and one thing I know about the putrid moldy men is that they are weak against ice, so I'm going to use PK Freeze Gamma on this thing just because. And the putrid moldy men are actually also easy to wall staple, so I'm going to use a wall staple on it. Yeah. Oh, that didn't work? I thought they were easy to waltz people. I just played through this part of the game a few minutes ago. Okay. Oh no, poisonous mold spores! Darn it. Well, at least it didn't poison anybody. I guess that's at least something. Use PK Freeze Beta now. You could just attack the metal attack roach then. Come on, music. Okay. Okay, the metal attack roach is gone. Now what's it gonna do? Okay, that doesn't do a... That's not too worrisome, I guess. I shouldn't be wasting your psi too much, actually. I'll just attack you. That putrid moldy man was almost dead anyway. And Duster leveled up! Yay! Alright, Duster. Ah! Well, those putrid moldy men are not that bad if there's only one of them. Let's see, is there anything in here? There are 2 doors in here. There's a hot spring in that door, but I'm gonna go in here first. Let's see, what's in... There are 3 trash cans, and I think there are items in most of them. Let's see what's in this one. Ah! It's a putrid moldy man. Okay, I guess those putrid moldy men are not that hard. Let's look inside this trash can. It's a saltwater gun. Yay! What's in this trash can? It's a magic pudding. Yay! And Raiha got it because Lucas's inventory is full, I guess. Let's see if we can use any of these items. Can we use any of these items? I don't know. Well, I know Duster has some food. Let's... I don't know. We could just use a hot spring after this, but I'll do that later. Those metal attack roaches just get defeated before they get the chance to turn around. Ah! And that metal attack roach gave us a secret herb. Yay. Ah, putrid moldy man, I don't want to fight you. And we have a bull cricket shop. Let's see if it has anything important. Let's see, what do we have here? Nothing too important, which is good because we don't have any space left in our inventory because we don't have Sirius. Well, let's actually use some food items. I know we have some sincerity dumplings. Let's use those. Yeah, Raiha can use those. But I think in here is where Sirius is, if I remember correctly. We can't enter in these apartment rooms, so that's not going to be too important. And hey, look who it is! That's what they mean by leader. It's that guy who was ringing the bell at the beginning of the game. So that's where they're keeping him, eh? I was wondering when he was going to appear again. But this is the part where leader will actually finally become important. So, I don't know, let's save the game. Just because we're here. Yeah, leader's house. That's his house? Okay, I guess that's just where he's being kept or something. But I think Sirius is up here somewhere. I think he's on the 2nd floor, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there he is. Sirius! Da 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 da. That's the last time we will hear this tune. Because that was the last time anybody joins our party. Yeah, I know, leader's in the next room. And look, there's the stinkbug. The stinkbug thinks it's hiding. Okay, now this is a very long cutscene. I hope we have time to include this into the video, and I think I might have to end the video right after this. So, let's see what's up with leader. Okay, leader. The tall guy who never talks. Yeah, wait a minute, he's talking! Oh my gosh, leader is talking! I never thought that would happen. I thought leader never says anything. Wow. Yes, it's me, leader, the bell ringer. It must be a real shock to hear me speaking for once, you think. It wasn't that I couldn't talk all this time, I simply chose not to. As I rang that crossroad bell, deep inside my heart, I had decided I would speak to no one. Aw, that's sad. Oh, and now we get this soothing music. But the secrets I've been guarding are now starting to leak out. Lucas, the time has come to tell you everything. What I'm about to tell you, you might not want to know. Even so, you absolutely must hear it. This is it. The moment of truth. This is where we find out the origin of everything. Let's listen to it. Given who you are and how you've lived, what I have to say will tear at your hearts. And there is just so much to tell. So I've decided to have this stinkbug trembling behind me memorize everything I say. Really, Mr. Stinkbug? Okay, he's just gonna hop. I guess that means yes. Like the save frog he pretends to be. Yeah, that's appropriate. Go stand near Duster, the stinkiest person in this party. Long ago, there existed a world different from what the people on these islands think of. This world was incredibly big. In fact, it was an entire planet. More people lived on this world than there are grains of sand on these nowhere islands, really. I know it may be hard to imagine, but such a world once existed. Understand? I guess. At some point, the world will end up destroyed. Naturally, it was humans who destroyed it. I think he's talking about the end of the world. He's talking about the end of Earth and life on it. Yeah, those greedy humans, they destroyed everything, right? In the back of their minds, everyone had an inkling it would happen at some point, especially conspiracy theorists. And then it really did happen. And so, the world is no more. What does that make us? Are we not part of the world anymore? Everything so far has been about the end of the world. Do you understand all of it? Well, technically I don't, but if we say no, he's just going to repeat everything, so I'm going to say yes, just because. Just before the end of the world, a white ship came to these islands. On it were all the people of Tasmiley Village. Yes! Aboard the white ship were those few who had managed to escape the world. Some escapees. The people on the ship still went by their names from the previous world. This white ship plan had been set in place before the world was destroyed. Just to preserve the human race, eh? And although they're part of the world, these nowhere islands are a special place. They were the one place that would remain, even if the world was lost. Therefore, it's the last possible place where life can exist. Now, I've heard one theory that the nowhere islands were part of this... were at the center of the universe or something. I don't know if that theory is true, but they never really revealed it in this game. That's the interesting thing about this game. There are a lot of things that are just left open-ended. The one and only place where people could survive. And so the white ship arrived at these islands. Everything so far has been about the white ship. Yeah. Have you committed everything so far to memory, Mr. Stinkbug? Hop. Yes, I remember. The reason these islands are special is because they harbor a giant dragon nearly as large as the islands themselves, and the Magypsies already told us this. Long ago, people lived together with the dragon. Really? However, at some point in time, the people and the dragon could no longer coexist. I wonder how that happened. So, using the 7 needles, the dragon was placed into a long sleep by the ancestors of the Magypsy people, who have lived here since ancient times. Wait, they had ancestors? Ever since, the Magypsies have guarded the needles, in an effort to prevent the dragon from being woken until its power is truly needed. I mean, not that the Magypsies were immortal. Thus, until the time of its awakening, the dragon continued to sleep as the power of the earth itself. In every Mother game, they always make a reference to the power of the earth. I know certainly at Earthbound they did. They asked Ness to awaken the power of the earth in order to defeat Gygus. So, that's kind of reminding me of that now. And so, because of the tremendous energy of the dragon hidden deep below, these islands were protected from the end of the world. Thank you, dragon. You protected us from the end of the world. Yes, indeed, I understood all of it. Those who came here aboard the white ship feared another end of the world more than anything else. They felt that the world's destruction was a direct result of the way they had lived. In other words, all the sins that humanity encompasses, like capitalism and that sort of thing. I don't know, is capitalism really a sin? Everybody should have lived the way John Lennon envisioned it, right? In his song, Imagine. The people of the white ship discussed things at great length, and I guess it's another Beatles reference that I might add in there, even though that Imagine song is technically not a Beatles song because it was written only by John Lennon, but I don't know. Because John Lennon was a Beatle, I guess it's legit. They shared their wisdom and spoke with grave seriousness, and then they arrived at their conclusion. They decided to completely erase everyone's memories of the previous world and start their lives over with new rules and new roles. Whoa. So does that mean that nobody on this island remembers who they were in the previous world? That's interesting to think about. Yes. In short, everyone would play out the ideal story that they had come up with. And does that also mean that everybody's professions that they have in Tasmiley Village are not even real, that they just kind of made it up? So does that mean that Pusher is not really the mayor, and that Jodel is not really a priest, and that Wes and Duster are not really thieves? That people would restart their lives in a simple, peaceful village, in the kind of place they wished they had grown up in. Indeed, I wish I lived in a place like Tasmiley Village. Tasmiley Village even appeared in a dream I had once. Oh gosh, we're 22 minutes already? Well, I think this will just be a long video anyway. They would erase their memory of everything. The world, their belongings, their rules, their religions, their possessions, and everything else that John Lennon condoned in that Imagine song. And then they would begin their new lives. Everyone's old memories would be reset and replaced with their newly crafted story. And thus the village of Tasmiley came to be. However, it was necessary to record the fact that the memory replacement had taken place. The hummingbird egg was the device used to store the memories of the White Ship people. Ah, so that's the secrets that were supposed to be contained in that egg. The secrets that Wes told everybody about in Chapter 2. Wes and his son Duster, both playing the roles of thieves, were set to take action should a dangerous situation occur. So Wes and Duster were not really thieves. I wonder what they were originally then. Remember that they went to Asohe Castle? They were there to retrieve the secret of the people of the White Ship. Yet they somehow didn't remember who they originally were when they finally received the egg. And there's one other thing. Me. It was essential that one person retain memory of the previous world to sort of keep watch over things. I was the only one in the village of Tasmiley who wasn't given a role in the new story. The sound of my bell served as a suggestion to keep everyone's fabricated memories from reverting. My name Leader comes from the word leader. Well, duh. It sounds just like Leader. No, that doesn't mean I was anyone special. It was just that I was particularly taller than all the others, which is definitely not natural. He's like a giant. So, upon discussion, I was selected because it would be easier for me to stand out. Being so tall, people would want to come see me, you know? And so I was given the role of revealing these secrets when the time truly called for it, which is why I am speaking to you now. Yeah. Although Tasmiley Village exists in reality, it was originally created as part of a story. I know this may be difficult to believe, but do you understand so far? Yes, I think I do. It is kind of hard to believe, isn't it? Let me also talk about Asohe Castle. Apparently, long ago, a kingdom existed on this island, centered around the King of Asohe. However, when we arrived on the White Ship, the people of his kingdom were gone. It seems they had left the islands, fearing the dragon's eventual awakening someday. Well, that makes sense. Before boarding the White Ship, Princess Raiha was an infant who had lost her mother and father. She was an orphan? Aww. Upon coming to these islands, she was given to the Magypsies to raise, and given the role of Princess of Asohe Castle. Wes and Duster being her retainers was another part of the fabricated story. They were supposed to rescue the princess, just like Mario and Luigi and... Okay. Asohe Castle is one of the few and precious relics of this island's past. We crafted a story in haste, so the people inside it have very little past or history. Have you noticed that no one in Tasmiley could talk about things from 100 or 1,000 years ago? In truth, we had to create an entire plethora of myths and legends, but our story was made in such a hurry that we weren't able to. It's a real shame. Well, I never really studied history much anyway. I mean, I kind of didn't do well in my history classes, so it doesn't really matter. Who cares about history? I'm sure that much of what I'm saying you'd rather not hear, but it's the truth. Have you listened to everything so far? Yep, all of it. And, of course, the stinkbug remembers everything mysteriously. Truthfully, I had no idea how Tasmiley Village would turn out, but things actually went rather well until Facade came along. The people who had arrived on the White Ship had fully taken to their new identities. They believed they had always lived together peacefully. It was when a person by the name of Porky stumbled upon these islands that everything started to go amok. It seems he used a time distorter machine to travel through time and space at will, and that was the machine he used at the end of Earthbound. However, he was apparently shut out from all other times and spaces and tumbled into this area on these islands. Yeah, because he's such a jerk and all. Even worse, he used his time distorter to bring many people from other eras here, including Dr. Andronauts apparently. The Pigmasks, as well as everyone in New Pork City, were all brought here and brainwashed by Porky. This Porky fellow seems to view these islands as his own personal toy box, with which he could do anything he wants. He would take animals apart and recombine them to make creepy new chimeras with the help of Dr. Andronauts, who he must have hired as a slave or something. As a childlike dictator, he began doing whatever he pleased, including building Thunder Tower and forming his own army. Porky eventually learned the White Ship secret because of a traitor among the Magypsies. A traitor? Do you understand about the intruder known as Porky? Yeah. This traitor was Locria, the 7th Magypsy, and the only one you haven't met yet. Wait a minute, we've never even seen another Magypsy with the pig army. What are they talking about? After Locria joined forces with Porky, Porky learned about the White Ship people and the secret of the sleeping dragon. Tried to talk fast because I'm running out of time. Porky decided to pull the needles to wake the dragon so he could use the power for himself. Yeah, well, duh. The dragon is the power of the very earth itself, you see. They say that whoever pulls the sealing needles will become the dragon's master. However, only a very select few are capable of pulling the dragon's needles, which is just Lucas and the Masked Man. Apparently, neither the Gypsies nor Porky have that capability. Yet the needles are being pulled now, because of PK Love. That means Porky is somehow controlling someone who could control the dragon's power, which is the masked man, yada yada yada. If we don't, the world will be completely destroyed again, and it will spell the true end for everything. Oh no, that is not good. For Porky, that might be the ultimate pleasure, but we can't allow it to happen, because Porky's just so bored, he likes to see things blow up before him. It seems you're a chosen one, Lucas, with the ability to pull the needle, sealing the dragon away. You must pull the dragon's needles with your own hands, and the Gypsies had already told this already. Yeah, I understand everything. I hear that 6 of the dragon's needles have already been pulled, we know this already. Deep in the earth, the dragon is likely beginning to stir from its sleep now. Supposedly, the last needle is somewhere here in New Pork City. Porky has been gathering everything that lives on these islands into New Pork City to prepare for the final needle's pulling. It's possible that he's planning to hold one final twisted party. But now is our chance to change this looming crisis into a golden opportunity. All things may come to an end. Oh, so that's where the title All Things means. Or new unbountiful things may begin. Wouldn't you like to help that happen? Lucas, you were once a weak, fragile boy, but now you've been given a tremendous role to fulfill. Now that you know everything, including everything I'm sure you'd rather not know, the time has come for you to save the future of all life as we know it. God won't make you bear any more than you can carry. I'm sure you've heard that phrase before. Actually, no, I haven't. Know that you aren't fighting alone. Everyone, and I do mean everyone, will lend you their support. Especially Duster and Raiha and Sirius. That was a long story, but that is the end of everything I have to tell you. Yeah, I think I understood it all, and if not, the stinkbug here will tell us everything. Only them and Gypsies really know the needle's location, so I don't know where to find him. And Ionia kinda told us the last needle was here. But from the way Porky and the others have been acting, I would say they're now very close to reaching the 7th needle. Please, Lucas, be the one who pulls the final needle. Porky's issues his order from the 100th floor of the Empire Porky Building. Start by jumping into the fray and storming the building! After that, he can start looking for clues. It's been such a long time since I've spoken to anyone, and now I'm exhausted, and so am I. Oh my gosh. Yes, I am so tired of talking. I think I need to, take a break or something. And I need to end the video because we are, way over 20 minutes. So I will see you later on part 64 of Let's Play Mother 3. This has been long, but I'll see you guys later.